Angel Reese is a good player. She's not a phenomenon.
Caitlin Clark is doing. She's putting the WNBA first.
Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's shifting the gravitational pull of the sport. It's rare to witness the emergence of an athlete whose presence isn't just game-changing but era-defining. She hasn't just arrived in the WNBA, she's rewriting the script, frame by frame, in real time. Her arrival has drawn comparisons to Larry Bird, a name so etched in basketball history that invoking it feels almost sacred. But when Michael Jordan himself breathes your name in the same sentence as Bird's, it's no longer just hype, it's confirmation. Caitlin Clark has become the pulse of a league that desperately needed a heartbeat loud enough to echo beyond its diehard fans. She is that echo, and it's ringing through sold-out arenas, viral tweets, highlight reels, and an entirely new generation of fans who didn't even know they were WNBA fans until she walked into the gym. But the journey from college phenom to professional trailblazer isn't a glide, it's a gauntlet. The lights are hotter, the pressure heavier, and the critics louder. Yet game after game, Clark delivers, not just with numbers but with something you can't track in a box score: presence. She controls the floor with poise, absorbs the pressure like a sponge, and keeps performing with the calm precision of a seasoned vet. And while her stat lines continue to stack up, what makes her truly special isn't just the buckets, it's the belief she instills. You believe something historic could happen every time she touches the ball. That's rare. That's magic.
One word to describe Caitlin Clark:
amazing.
Even within Indiana, that magic is being recognized and nurtured. Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers' rising star and fellow point guard, sees the blueprint. He understands what Clark's carrying: the weight, the scrutiny, the spotlight, and he respects it. His support isn't just symbolic, it's a passing of the torch. Two floor generals, two franchise cornerstones, leading not just their teams but the cultural rebirth of basketball in Indiana. The Fever didn't have to convince anyone to play alongside Caitlin Clark. They didn't need flashy campaigns or championship banners. They had her, and that was enough. Contrast that with Angel Reese, a player being hyped with similar intensity but for completely different reasons. As Jason Whitlock bluntly put it, Clark is attracting talent while others are repelling it. Indiana feels like a rising empire because of the culture being built around Clark's humility, leadership, and work ethic. Meanwhile, Chicago's sky feels stuck, despite the drama, despite the headlines, despite the noise. The difference? One is a magnet, the other a flash grenade. Whitlock didn't just stir controversy. He tapped into the quiet reality that players around the league are seeing too. People don't just want to watch Caitlin Clark, they want to join her.
I'm in here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
That kind of gravitational pull is priceless in a league still expanding its reach. In a world where popularity often overshadows performance, Clark is that rare player who commands both, and not by design but by default. Her fame isn't manufactured. It's earned. From the back-breaking hours in the gym to the calm press conferences, she is the anti-spectacle in a culture obsessed with virality. Her brand isn't controversy, it's excellence. And that excellence is being recognized by fans, by analysts, by fellow athletes, and most importantly, by legends. Colin Cowherd, never one to lavish praise without cause, said it plainly. Outside of LeBron James and Stephen Curry, Caitlin Clark is the most well-known basketball player in the country. Not female player, period. Let that sink in. On a rookie contract. In Indiana. With no NBA pedigree or dynasty backing her. And still, she's managed to leapfrog every other superstar in the conversation. In 1 year, she's done what some athletes can't do in a decade: become a household name. Some of this visibility, of course, comes with tension. As her fame soared, so did the critics. And when Clark clashed with Angel Reese, that rivalry became a media-feeding frenzy. Every stare, every foul, every missed call became a headline. But let's not get it twisted. Reese's name wouldn't even be in those headlines without Clark's presence across from her. That moment didn't belong to both, it belonged to Clark. Reese got the spotlight because Clark turned it on. Without her, that entire subplot vanishes. Even Jonathan Isaac acknowledged the impact of the rivalry in growing the sport, but the subtext was loud and clear. This isn't a story of equals. It's Clark who brings the gravity. It's Clark who anchors the moment. Angel Reese may be a supporting act, but Caitlin Clark is the one selling the tickets. She's not just the face of the WNBA, she's its headline, its highlight, and its hope. The numbers back it up. In 2024, the WNBA saw unprecedented spikes in viewership, attendance, and media engagement. And at the epicenter of that boom, Caitlin Clark. Rachel didn't mince words. This isn't a coincidence. Clark's impact. She took the sport viral, put butts in seats, and gave the league a cultural touchstone it hadn't had since its inception. When Clark puts on that fever jersey, she doesn't just show up to play. She brings the game with her on her back every night. But not everyone's cheering. Megan Rapinoe, no stranger to pressure or controversy, issued a subtle reality check. Her message? You don't get to cry wolf. You don't get to demand respect, you earn it. And maybe, just maybe, that was valid. Clark is in rare air, and when you rise that quickly, the backlash is part of the package. But what Rapinoe and others fail to see is this. Clark is earning it. Every hard foul she absorbs without flopping. Every tough game she plays without excuse. Every microphone she stands in front of, answering questions with grace while the noise swirls around her. That's what real pros do. She's not dodging the heat, she's walking through it. Which is why when Wayne Gretzky, the great one himself, praised Caitlin Clark, it wasn't fluff. It was historic. Gretzky doesn't just hand out compliments. He's an institution unto himself, and when he singles out a player from a completely different sport, it's because he recognizes something rare. Something transcendent. Clark doesn't just have potential. She has it. The intangible presence that defines an era and elevates everything around her. So if the question is still, who's got next? The answer is neither vague nor debatable. Caitlin Clark. And it's not even close. 'Cause every once in a generation, a player comes along who doesn't just rise to the moment, they become the moment. Clark has done that, is doing that, and shows no signs of slowing down. She's not just redefining what it means to be a WNBA star. She's redefining what it means to be a basketball icon in America.